top lane, Crystallis.
I think he'll be able to do the damage here. Crystal's trying to get himself away. There is going to be the swarm coming through from Tofu now. Tofu leaving that bottom lane. The impetus shot comes through. It looks like they've got the lockdown. That's going to be the Whirling Death to secure the death. And Katawami TPs himself up. Ace does have that Whirling Death once again. Can he get the Timber Chain? Closing the gap onto Fishman. But Fishman's got that salve. Yeah, and Ace, he's got 3 points to 3 active armor. He's going to be fine. Stormstormer in the mid lane does go down to Boom. And the chase Deraccio. He's level 4. Is he going to be able to make it a 3-lane? Nah, he's not. So he's going to be able to get the missed call off. Top lane, though. That Charkram's going to be used with the Whirling Death. Crystal is taking a lot of damage. The Innerfire comes out. They're still going to be able to get the kill. Tofu picks it up. Sunstrike might... No, doesn't cook the bug now. Katawami underneath the tier 1 tower. But they are going to dive with a Centaur. And it's going to be enough for 2 kills for Team Gladiators in this top lane. Once again, Fishman can only stand and watch in horror.
Top tower for Entity. So Entity, I'm not sure when they're going to be able to get a tower, but the TP from the Seeker, there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, the Photic Shield is immediately going to be popped. The TP away from Ace. Sunstrike comes out. It is going to be able to get the kill onto Ace now, but Fishman does go down to Celery first. Toby has a little bit of farm potential here with...
Kind of caught in a sandwich there between 2 fat heroes. Definitely not a spot that you want to be in. Crystallis, we talked about the invasion of the 2 supports. This is why the Oscar needed to have a good laning phase, and he's definitely going to be suffering some.
Yeah, the trap comes out and the enchant to slow him down now as well. Sunstrike onto Boom. Boom moves out of the way. Centaur's even going to get involved with
Oscar
the
is still alive.
They're going to be able to go into Boom. Boom with the refraction charges and the meld. Can he do the damage before he dies? Toby gets himself a double kill. It looks like the Ravage is committed. Fishman is only level 5, so he's not going to be having that borrowed time. It looks like Toby, they're going to try and go for the chase. Timbersaw coming through with Sim Chain. It looks like Toby might be the next target. Where's that Charkram now to get the reveal through the trees? But Stormstorm, the chase coming in from Katawami. He's going to be able to get the bash. Gets that kill onto Celery. Derecho, he's going to try and commit onto this because he might still be able to get the kill onto Katawami with that Charkram. The damage will be there. Celery with the kill from the grave onto Katawami there. With the Centaur getting involved, Crystallis tries to get himself away. That Charkram is still going. Ace has a load of mana to come through with those mana boots, but it looks like the Abaddon's going to be coming right back into this. Derecho, Ace need to be getting themselves away. There is still 2 traps though, so maybe if they can bait heroes into this, Boom is going to be coming right back into it with Tofu. Toby, the trap is going to be popped. Toby going to be slowed down, and the trap gets popped now as well. Charkram comes through Timber Chain. They're going to be able to go into Toby. Toby, one more right click. Boom will pick it up. It looks like Derecho's not done. That Ravage is already used, but Fishman with the Photic Shield should still be able to run himself away. Ace, Timber Chain, right to the back line. Stormstormer now as well. It's going to be the Nether Strike onto Tofu. Tofu might be the sacrifice here, as it looks like Tickles, Guardians,
they're deep again.
They want to carry on going. Stormstormer, if Photic Shield will pop, the trap for the slowdown, but it looks like Crystallis wants to dive onto Ace. Ace, can he get himself away from this? He absolutely cannot. And the tier 1 tower through all of this does still stand. Looks like Toby, he might be the next target. Has he been spotted out? The chase coming through with the Timber Chain. And it looks like, yeah, Ace. They're going to turn around, actually. They've found Fishman as well. Stormstormer. So one more right click. There's going to be the Tornado coming through. And Boom instantly deletes Stormstormer. Stormstormer with the Forge Spirit. It's going to be able to get the return kill from the grave onto Tofu. And Katawami should be able to get himself away.
All of your tier 1s without even scratching the enemies. So the side of Gaming Gladiators, they gave a few kills to Entity, but that is because the mid lane tower was still holding on, and now they can just invade anywhere they like. Look at what Deraccio is doing. Without the Invoker, the damage just won't be there.
Yeah, he's going to try and walk himself away from the Blood Right. The dive comes in, but he's got that 4-man Ravage, and now the heals coming through from the Nature's Attendants. Derecho, is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Sunstrike down, but he's going to be slowed down. Takes that damage. Are they going to be able to chase on? Derecho burning down to the Burning Spears. Will go down to Crystallis. Tofu, he drops the Swarm. Katawami, is he going to be able to get himself away on the back lines? It looks like they want to try and go in for Toby, but Fishman inside the Roche Pit will be caught out, and now Toby's the target. The Blood Right's going to be silencing off Ace. So the damage there isn't going to be able to get the kill onto Toby, but it looks like Toby, does he give up just yet? Looks like after this silence wears out, he wants to carry on going here. Stormstormer wants to tack up with the Cold Snap. What's he going to be able to do with the Alacrity now as well? Onto Ace, the charge comes through from Katawami. There's even going to be a rupture onto this Timbersaw. Timbersaw, he throws out the Chakram, he gets the kill, sacrifices his life to Toby, but still picks up the kill onto Katawami as he goes down.
The side of Gaming Gladiators, but Deraccio.
Yeah, Derecho's going to use in the pig pole. The Burning Spears do still come through. Katawami's going to connect now. One more right click. Is the Burning Spears going to be enough? It's not going to be, but the Nether Strike comes in. Katawami claims the kill just outside of the Roche Pit, which is subtle from Gaming Gladiators. They want to do the damage here. Boom with the right clicks of the Meld Strikes as well as that minus arm. Like you say, the double damage not even popped, but he did still have the damage from the Desolator. Picks up that Aegis at 14 minutes and 50 seconds.
For a Lincoln Sphere. That's a great item. You're going to have Lincoln Spheres. You're going to have Lotusaurus bottom lane, though. Ace, again, in trouble.
Yeah, they get the dive. The Sunstrike not even needed. Crystallis picking up a good couple of kills. 3-2-3 at the minute. Got that off. If you got into trouble, there's Crystallis in the trees. Crystallis, does he look for the TP away, Toby? Oh, I think they're waiting for Toby to actually use his TP. Courier coming through. I love this. Taracho's just stalking him. Yep, TP comes through. Do they have the damage to take him down? Ravage will be committed, and they do get that kill. You know, it's going to be a way to try and deal with the heroes on the side of Entity as they try and escape. But Stormer, do they have the vision? There's going to be the rotation through from Tofu on the other sidelines. So he comes through from the Sakuchi, sees Stormer. Does he have the reveal? They're going to try and go with the swarm, but do they have the damage here? Stormer running himself in the trees. They absolutely do. And boom, even the TP, it would have been enough damage there to blow him up before he got that TP out. 21 minutes in, they're stacking up for tier 3s already. Boom comes in, the charge from Katawami. Do they have the reveal onto him? It looks like he's going to be able to get himself out with the Shadow Blade. And Daracho waiting on the back line, so the Nether Strike does come through. They're going to try and make a move onto Boom. Boom's going to be caught out, the refraction charges do come through, but he's going to be killed off. Toby gets that kill, and now
themselves an Entity. Let's see how prepared they are.
Yeah, the Tornado comes through, but that is going to be a 3-man Ravage coming now. And
Very
Storm
prepared.
has to pop that BKB. The borrowed time goes from the Abaddon already. It's going to be on a 60-second cooldown. Toby, does he want to chase? Looks like Chrysalis wants to come through. The Gush onto 2-3 heroes now with the Rupture. Onto Ace, and Ace is just going to be bounced around with the Inner Fire, with the bashes coming through from Katawami, and Ace is dead. No buyback, and now the Nether Strike onto the Titan. They might be able to get this fight, and now Daracho, he's not going to be able to run away from this. It's going to be the damage coming through from Tofu. Turns around with the Gush. Katawami, though, can they do the damage onto Stormer? He's going to be able to get himself into Ghost form. Chrysalis gets the kill from those burning spears onto Daracho in the river. Even the water in the river not enough to put him out. And it looks like Chrysalis wants to carry on going because he does have the ultimate jump.
Jump in with the Tidehunter, and why I wasn't a fan of this hero into the Abaddon. You know, the Abaddon just pops the borrowed time and saves the Invoker instantly. The fight is not going well, and now Ace in some trouble, but he does have to waste to purge off that cold snap.
Yeah, the meteor damage does still come through. Fishman's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Does have that borrowed time, so he's going to try and take up as much chakram damage as he can before he gets himself out. And now, well, they do still get the kill. The backlines is going to dive in. I think he'll be able to do the damage to Chrysalis here. Chrysalis has that BKB. Ace is going to be taking so much damage. Moves out of the Sunstrike, but that just means that Chrysalis secures.
Idea is the same. If you kill the TA, the fight is just over. So they're gonna be the ones going for a smoke and trying to use these 25 seconds. Gaming Gladiators, they need to turtle on this high ground.
Yeah, Storm is going to be underneath the sentry. Do they have the jump in for him though? I'm hearing the Ravage Celery. He's going to be caught in the Tornado. There's going to be a nice blood right into the Meteor, and the deer is going to be cooked. I hope you like yours. Well done, as Celery just gets absolutely deleted there. Charge from Katawami, going to be able to connect onto
Beautiful charge.
as well as the Tofu. And now can they go? Fishman's immediately going to go into the borrowed time once again. The Ravage comes out. Are they going to be able to turn this one around? Chrysalis taking a lot of damage. One more right click might be enough. The Timber Chain connecting onto that lone tree. They get the kill onto Chrysalis, and Chrysalis is going to be out for this fight. 60 seconds. No buyback. Stormer has to go for the TP away. He's out of mana, and this opens up the Roche Pit here for the side of Gladiators. Oh, the charge onto Ace. Ace is going to be able to get himself away. The Rupture comes out onto the Timber Sword. He's going to be bounced around once again. Katawami with the bashes. Now, well, it's still going to be his death. Ace, yeah, the Inner Fire bouncing him around. Chrysalis picks up another kill onto Ace.
So, in the end, it's gonna turn out in catching Stormer. That's your end result, or catching anyone outside of the base. And finally, with the smoke, they're gonna be able to do it. Chrysalis is he's being spotted.
They found him out here. Chrysalis comes in with the BKB, the Inner Fire into the TP. Nothing to cancel this now, so they're going to change targets onto Fishman. Fishman doesn't have a BKB of his own, so he will be killed off. Ace secures that one all the way around the back. The outpost, not even going to scout them out. They're going to be able to get the Tornado into the Tide. Hunter Tide, going to be in this ice wall. Doesn't have a BKB, has that refresher though. What's he going to be able to do with it? They're looking to do the damage, but it's going to be a really nice Ravage. Chrysalis though with the BKB, still doing the damage to Daracho. Daracho's not going to be able to get that refresh off because he was out of mana. And it looks like they might be able to go into Fishman though. Fishman gets caught out. Does he have a TP away? He does, but is the damage going to be enough? It will be. That impetus shot doesn't even need to land. Now Stormer has to use his own BKB. The trap's going to be dealt with this gem, like you say, but the diving, Chrysalis is going to be able to get himself away. Yule Scepter comes out, blood right now as well. Swarm will be dropped. Charge comes in from Katawami, leaves him in no man's land, but he does have that Shadow Blade. The chase comes through from Ace. They have the Yule Scepter. They drop the sentry now. They're going to be able to go onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker tries to go with the Nether Strike. There's going to be the Rupture as well onto Ace, but Ace, he just stands his ground. The blood right comes through. Tornado will connect, but it looks like, are they done here? Stormer wants to carry on going, and Ace is going to be taking a lot of damage, waiting for that Rupture to fade off, and Chrysalis dives in, going to be able to cook the Bambi once again. It looks like they have enough damage to get at least one kill. Can they get more out of this? Oh, the right clicks. Fishman once again blown up by Boom. And it looks like they want to try and go on it now as well. They get the lockdown onto Tofu. Tofu's going to be able to go for the time lapse, but they get the kill onto Boom. Boom, there was nothing he could do there, and now Tofu is the target. Tofu couldn't get himself away. He finds himself that haste rune. Should just be able to scuttle out, but the charge will still be there from the Spirit Breaker. He's going to be slowed down, excuse me, as he goes towards the Ag Scepter. The base, Crystallis is still in defense. Comes out into the Roche pit, could be scouting out. Dyrachio is waiting, he gets the ward. I think he'll be able to get the blink in. The Ravage comes through now as well, but the BKB, that was quick fingers there from Stormstormer, and the Meteor does get dropped. It's going to be the double stun onto Toby, but that's all it's going to catch out Fishman. He's going to be caught through now as well. Do the
Huskar is coming.
Down. They've got, back lines. They're going to be able to dive onto Dyrachio once again. Sunstrike will be there to clean up and cook that fish. Crystallis.
Boom can finally attack.
Is he going to be able to get himself away? Dyrachio buys back the Nether Strike now. They take down Tofu, Ace on Fishman. And it looks like it's going to be buybacks. Gladiators, they want to get themselves right in on this fight. The right clicks now as well. They know there's no BKB for Stormstormer. Gush comes out. It actually doesn't connect. It falls a little bit short. Crystallis tries to get himself away. He's got that BKB down for the next 50 seconds now as well. Heaven's Halberd is up. What can he do with this? And you can see Boom's not getting close until he knows he can blow him up with the right click. So he can't get Halberded. And
that's a buyback from the Huskar. They want to fight the Roche.
They absolutely have to now as well. 30 seconds until that Roche is back up. Tornado, it's not going to connect onto anyone. Stormstormer needs to be careful. Gush will be there. He has that BKB if he gets into danger. But the right click's coming through from Boom. They are still really, really strong. Crystallis now as well. Going to have his BKB up in 25 seconds. Can he get himself out of this? Gush comes out. Crystallis trying to do what he can.
He needs help.
Will be there.
He needs
the right
help.
click's coming through. He needs Kanawami to charge through. It's going to be a
Beautiful
really nice
charge.
four-man connection as the Gush carries on going on to Crystallis, though. It's going to be the blink forward by Boom. Boom, does he get disarmed? Does he
Boom, no BKB.
Through this? It looks like it's going to be no BKB for Crystallis, but the damage will still be there onto Boom, and Boom's there for 90. Meteor gets dropped. It's going to make Ace go extinct. And now there's only Tofu left. It looks like Dyrachio's already trying to TP himself, run himself away from this. Tofu with the time lapse right back into Crystallis' waiting arms. Do they have the damage here for Dyrachio? I'm surprised he didn't have the TP for 3. And now Dyrachio, this is going to be a full 5-man wipe going the way of Entity. They do lose a little bit of damage, but they should catapults. Is it going to be enough? Shouldn't be here. Toby should be able to clean up these creeps here. Yeah. At any point, or is this just pure control, pure utility coming through from Stormstormer?
I would like to see the shard, but before we talk about that, there's going to be a big engagement.
Yeah, they're saving the BKBs, and Dyrachio's not going to be able to get that Ravage off just yet. In fact, Dyrachio's going to be getting really down low. The charge comes in, they control him, they get the kill. He was mid-Ravage, but he does still get taken down. Boom, what's he going to be able to do with the BKB? The Nether Strike comes through onto Boom, and Boom, he looks like he's being controlled. He looks like he's going to be killed off. He does have the buyback available if he wants to come through. Ace, can he get himself away from this? Where's that dive in? Crystallis does get it. There's going to be the blood right now as well, but the blink away from Timbersaw. And Timbersaw will be able to run himself out of this. The Lotus up for good measure as well. But that does mean you're missing your technically position 1. I say second position 3 here in this fight for the next 60 seconds. And again, all 5 heroes up on the side of Entity. Crystallis, he's leading the line. Does he want to push onto these tier 3 towers and get themselves a lane of racks for the side of Entity?
So now the Burning Spears are doing pure damage, and the side of Gaming Gladiators, they buy back on the TA Entity. They don't have to hurry in this one at all, but they want. They smell blood. Without the Tidehunter, without the double Ravage, no one can get a hold of Crystallis. He's gonna be able to do whatever he wants, and with this cheese, when there's no double Ravage, it's pretty much like he has an Aegis already.
Yeah, he's got himself 4k health as well as, 26 armor. So it is a lot to try and burst through, and he just moves himself back, moves himself away.
Able to, and I have to say, Gaming Gladiators, they had this one in the bag. I guess those dives are gonna be okay, but not getting the BKB early definitely hurt them. Another fight will break out.
The rupture comes through onto Ace. Ace is just going to be having to stand here. The dive comes in from Crystallis now as well. Crystallis taking a lot of damage, but they're still going to be able to do the damage to Ace with the Yule Scepter. It's going to be able to keep himself alive. Looks at the back line, so they're going to be able to go on the Invoke. The charge comes through onto 3-4 heroes now as well. Tornado connects. They're going to be able to get another rupture off. There's going to be another kill onto. Is Celery going to be able to get himself away from this? One more right click. The Mist Call going to be able to finish the job. Kanawami with the BKB. Can he do the damage?
Stormer styling time.
Tofu. The dive comes in from Crystallis. They get the kill onto Boom. That's dead for 120 seconds. No buyback. Dyrachio going to be caught out now as well. The charge. But the Forge Spirits as well, Stormstormer doing the damage. It's going to be GG, well played. Game number 1, going to Entity. Great start from the Gladiators, but they just get out-muscled and out-maneuvered, and Entity take this first game.